welcome back to my channel. Apologies if the camera looks a little bit different. I'm actually borrowing Matt's phone because mine has no memory. I wanted to start this video with a massive thank you. I mentioned in my last video that I wasn't feeling myself, that things were sort of going on, and I had such lovely comments from lots of my loyal subscribers, can't speak. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you, and to say thank you properly, I'd like to give one of my current subscribers the chance to win an embellishment box from me. I haven't made one, hence the empty screen, because I would like to do it in your favourite theme or your favourite colour. So if you want to win an embellishment box from me and you're a current subscriber of mine, then do give the video a thumbs up and just write a comment to me down below telling me which kind of colour you would choose, or a kind of theme, like if it be, I don't know, under the sea or magic or Harry Potter. I've just been doing a pink one for a challenge, so I'll give you a little sneaky peek. So it's not finished, but I will share that with you once it is completely finished. The only things I can't really do are vintage, because I just don't own anything that's vintage. I'm a modern girl through and through. But anyway, this video, Matt and I went away for a couple of days because, as I say, things have been really tough. Sadly, Matt lost his job and it's taken him a little while to get a new one. Luckily, one of his old companies were hiring and they've taken him back in a heartbeat, because he worked for them for 6 years previously, and I suppose they don't need to train him, he knows the job inside out. So we're very lucky. This month things will be a little bit tight, as I say, because he won't be getting paid. It's happened about 5 weeks ago now, but from next week he'll be back working, so things should even out. So we'd already booked a couple of nights away to the Cotswolds, and we decided to go anyway. And my family had given us, like my nan, my aunt, a couple of people had given us a little bit of money when we got the house, and we've been saving it. So we purchased a few things when we were up there. We didn't go too mad, but we did pick up some really cool bits because, as I say, we went to the Cotswolds. On the way up, we went to Mayfield Lavender Farms. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. It's near Orpington. It's not close to us, but close enough to sort of go for a day. And we had a little look around the lavender fields, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I did pick up while I was in there, sorry, they're not clean, I haven't washed them yet, but I picked up a couple of face masks because I've just been using, you know, those black Poundland ones, and they're not the nicest ones. So I picked these ones up, and they are actually much more comfortable. They were £10 each, so they weren't cheap. And I do have some fabric I'd like to make my own, I just haven't had a chance yet. But the reason I picked up two, there's two different designs, is I'm going to leave one in each car, so there's always a mask wherever we go, because a number of times, honestly, we've left the house and got down the road and gone, the masks, and we have to go back. But the only problem with this being white is it is picking up all the makeup off my face. I don't often wear makeup, but where we were away I was. And we also picked up a couple of wardrobe hangers. Taurus and Aries, they're our two star signs. I'm Taurus, he's Aries, and we're just going to hang those in our wardrobes just to keep, I mean, I love lavender, and it turns out he loves it too. And I picked up just one lavender oil that had 3 different types of lavender at the farm. Mele, I don't even know what I'm going to try and pretend to remember the other two. I don't remember, but this was the one we liked the most. And our bedroom lamps, like our bedside table lamps, have got a little glass thing in the top where you put water and an oil, and then when they're on, they obviously give off the scent. So I thought that'd be perfect for a bedroom. I don't have any other essential oils. I think it was £8 for that. There was a smaller one and there was a massive one, but we just picked up that size. And then we did pick up 2 fragrances to put away. They're unisex ones. They both smell amazing. They were £35 each. So not the cheapest, but you are getting 100ml. But it is a toilette rather than a parfum. So yeah, but they smell amazing. And both of us, we'd sprayed, I think I'd sprayed the white one, he'd sprayed the black one, thinking it was sort of ladies and men's. We weren't too sure. And actually we preferred them the other way round. He really likes the white one and I really like the black one. So yeah, we grabbed those when we were in the lavender farms. And then, as I say, we stayed in a place called Bourton-on-the-Water, and it was just a really beautiful little village. We stayed in a little hotel with a view over the river. It was just stunning. And then we picked up a few bits when we were in there. I picked up this. I am going to open it. It's actually for my mum, because she's been a real big help to us recently. And she has a favourite Yankee candle, and they used to do it. It was apple. They don't make it anymore, and a few years ago they brought out an apple Halloween candle. They now don't bring that one out anymore, but I managed to find this in one of the shops up there. So it's the Forbidden Apple, and she absolutely loves the apple scent of this one. I couldn't smell it when I was in there, I had my mask on, but this is just pure apple. There's no like cinnamon, because sometimes when they bring out apple ones in Yankee now, it's really cinnamony. My sister hates the smell of cinnamon. So I think this was just old stock. You can see I paid £14.95 for it because it was marked down. And I think I'm going to ask her for the jar afterwards because she doesn't keep her candle jars, but I really like this one. So I think I'm going to ask to have that once she's done with it. But I know she's going to be really, really pleased with that. Also, we found this little candle shop and we picked up 2 of the same thing. I'm going to open these as well. And these are those like match bottles. I saw a lot of people pick these up from TK Maxx a while back and we could never see any. But these are like the glass jars with the really big matches in. Not only do I like to burn candles, as you know, but I just thought these were a really cool decor piece, and you've got the flint bit at the bottom to strike the match. So we picked up this one that had a little bumblebee, so obviously they're plain with yellow. They had another large one that had pink, red and white tops, and then it had hearts on the tag, but I wasn't as keen on that one. I didn't like that it was all different colours. I like that this is one colour. And then we also picked up these ones, so obviously these are blue matches with a gold elephant on the tag, and these were £12 a jar, so we're definitely going to keep a jar. We might keep one as a Christmas present for somebody, but I just thought they were really, really cool. And while we're in there, I spotted these really lovely little jewellery dishes, and I bought Matt a present, which I'll show you in a second, and I sort of hinted a little bit, oh, wouldn't it be really lovely if you bought me one of these? And then bless him, he only went and bought both. They're really, really sweet, so I want one as a jewellery dish. And now that he's bought me both, I think the other one I'm going to just put in the craft room to put like little embellishments. So when I'm making things, I can just use it as like a little catch-all dish. So there's these little sort of, they're a bit wonky, which I quite like. These little porcelain dishes. They were £6.99, I think, or £5.99. They weren't ridiculously expensive. That one says "Love you to the moon and back," and that one's quite apt for us. He always used to say, when we first get together, he'd kill me for telling you all this. He used to say, "I love you past the stars to the moon," and it used to make me laugh because obviously the moon is closer, and it always tickled me. But now he just says it on purpose. He'd got it wrong accidentally just when he'd said it once, and now it just cracks me up. And then this is the other one. "You are the brightest star in my sky," and I just thought these were so, so cute. As I say, I did hint a little bit, but he bought both, bless him. I'm sure she's taken the prices off. I'm sure they were £6.99. So as I say, one I'm going to use as a little jewellery dish. When I take my earrings and things off of night time, I can just pop them in there, and the other one I'm going to leave in the craft room. And then what else? Oh, also just in the candle shop, we picked up a couple of citronella candles. I don't know how cheap they are in somewhere like B&M, but I know if I go to B&M I'm going to spend a fortune, so I'm trying to avoid it. And yeah, I just picked up 2 of these because we were having a little barbecue at the bottom of our garden the other day, and we had so many wasps. And the only lemon and lime candle I had is a really nice one, so I burnt it for a bit, but I wasn't really keen on using it in the garden. So these were £2.95. They had small ones for £2.50, or these ones for £2.95. So I thought at least these, you've got a nice jar afterwards if you wanted to use it for tea lights. And then Matt picked himself up another little pint glass. Just a Dartington one. It looks really cool actually. I'll just get it out to show you. It's a really unusual kind of pattern at the bottom. And we've got ourselves a little like drinks cabinet downstairs. I've shown you like loads of glasses we picked up before. This looks a little bit different. Oh no, it is the right one, yeah, because he picked it up off the shelf, didn't he? Yeah. So that's the one that he wanted. It was £18. And then 2 last things before I show you the most exciting bits. I picked up this little glasses cleaner. I've actually got 2. I've got another one with a seahorse on, but I forgot to bring it in here. These are like an ingenious little idea. They were £4, but I don't wear the kind of globes that I can clean my glasses with, which is an absolute pain. And these ones have got like a glasses cloth folded up inside. So you clean your glasses and then you just tuck it back up in here, and it's a little key ring. So I'm going to attach one to my keys and one to my handbag. I just thought they were a fabulous idea. I'm constantly cleaning my glasses. As I say, the other one I've got is like a light blue with a seahorse on it. If you want me to show you, I can always put a little community picture up of it. And then we picked up this tea light plate. This is actually for Christmas. And there was actually a Christmas shop. I haven't got the Christmas stuff with me. I'm going to do a separate video on that. But we'd bought some coasters the other day in Hastings, which I didn't share with you actually. Maybe I'll do a belated video. A few weeks ago we went to Hastings for the day and we picked up some really pretty coasters. which we're putting away for Christmas, and then we saw this and it matches. So the ones that we've got have got robins, and then this is obviously a stag, and then you just put 3 little tea lights in it, and we thought this would look really nice in front of our telly. It was only £5.99. It was really, really cheap, so we picked that up. And then we went to 2 really fun places. So we went to Gloucester Cathedral, because I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd, as you know. And we also went to the the vintage car museum, because Matt is a car nut. So if I quickly show you the car bits, because they're right in front of me. Just picked us up a couple of little key rings when we were in there. Just thought these were cute. And we've got ones exactly like this from when we went to Bath. I just thought that was really sweet. Little Cotswolds key rings. They were £3.50. Picked us one each of those up. And then he picked up these coasters for himself, but not to use as coasters. Our shed in our garden, he wants to kind of turn into a bit of a man cave type thing, and he wants lots of car memorabilia up in there, and his friends have bought him some signs to go up and things like that. So he picked these up for in there. So we've obviously got the Ford Anglia, which he did buy for me as a Harry Potter. Got the Reliant Robin, because you can't not, can you? It's such an iconic car. And then one of these is a Jaguar, and one of them is Aston Martin. That's the Jaguar, I think that's the Aston Martin. Don't ask me, I have no idea. One of them is his favourite car of all time, and one of them is his dad's favourite. Well, actually, his favourite car of all time was the DeLorean, but they didn't have one of those in a classic car museum, funnily enough. I think this is his dad's favourite, and then this is his. So yeah, he picked those up. And then in the museum there was Brum. We got to meet little Brum. I should show you a picture really of me with Brum. But I picked him up this. He really liked the sign, so I picked him up this as a little present, which is £6.99. So he can put that up in his shed. And then, as I say, the last place we went to was Gloucester, and we went to the cathedral because I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. And in the gift shop they did have some little Harry Potter memorabilia. So they had these little mini mugs, which I know are for like espressos and things, and I don't drink coffee, but I've probably said a million times, Dobby is 100% my favourite character. I've got all my little Dobby memorabilia in the corner. I can't wait to share it with you once this craft room's actually sorted out. But I thought this would look really cute. I have a mug. Let me just reach for it. It's only got the glue in it in the minute, but this is one of my favourite mugs, and I don't use it to drink from. I use it sort of in the craft room. I put bits in it, so it's just got some poppy pins and a glue stick at the minute. But then I thought this could go in front of it, and then if I've got like little charms and things I'm making, I can just use it as like a little catch-all, like with the dish. So yeah, I can't remember how much that was actually. Oh, it's £5.50. So yeah, I picked one of those up. And I also picked up this book, which is all about Harry Potter film locations. So in the book, it's got all the different places where they've filmed. It's an unofficial book, but it's got loads of places where they've done filming. So if you were interested in going to some of the same sites, you could use this and then go and find them. And I just really liked the idea of that. It was £8.99. It's £7.50 on Amazon if you want to have a look on there. I just picked it up in there because I liked the idea the profits were going to the cathedral, rather than wait and get it on Amazon. So I just picked it up while I was in there. But as I say, you can find that online. And the last thing from Gloucester Cathedral itself is this little crystal fantasy thing. I've got one of these. I bought it in Scotland a couple of years ago, and it's like blues and purples, and it's got a unicorn on it. And we get so many bumblebees in our garden. It's really, really lovely. They love it around here. And we just thought this was really, really pretty. I did kind of want to hang it in the garden, but I don't want it to get ruined. It was £13.99. I did look online when we were in there to see if I can get it cheaper, but it was all more expensive than in there. And Matt picked this up for us. And what we're thinking of doing is getting, you know, those like white wire tree type things you can get in like Hobbycraft. People use them for weddings and things. Well, my sister had one for her wedding. My mum's got it in their hallway as like a decor piece. And we're thinking of getting one and putting it in our conservatory and hanging sort of crystals and wind chimes and things like that from it. So that's what we picked this up. And then the last place that we went to was a cake shop randomly, because I spotted through the window that they had 1,000,001 different ribbons. So I had a little look and I got some really, really beautiful ribbons. So I picked up 2 meters of this one. So obviously this is a Christmassy type one. I just thought that was really, really pretty. What were these? This was £1 a metre, I think this one. Yeah, I think this one was £1 a metre. Then I picked up 1 metre of this one. I wasn't sure on this one, but I just really liked it. I thought it was really unusual, so I ended up picking up just 1 metre of it. And that one was, I think it was £1.40. Then I picked up a metre of this. So it's obviously like a peach iridescent. I wasn't sure whether to get more of this, but I'm not really 100% sure how I would use it. But it's just so beautiful. It was the only colour they had like this. But I've seen a lot of people craft and then put things on top. I haven't really got anything to hand next to me. No, I haven't got any embellishments, but they kind of layer that with like a flag on top and things like that. So yeah, I just thought that was really cool. It's not big enough really to make like a tall shaker, but yeah, I just got 1 metre of that one. I got 1 metre of this one because it was making me think of Halloween. So this like really nice purple speckled one. And then here, there and everywhere there's like random silver bits of sequins. Yeah, I just got 1 metre of that one. I think that one was this one was 50p actually for a metre. I think this one was £1. Then I picked up 1 metre of this pink cat ribbon. There's someone on YouTube that I watch quite a bit, and I'm hoping to at some point maybe do a swap with her. Or if she does a challenge or anything, I just know this would be perfect for her. So I picked that up in advance for that person, and that was 95p for a metre. And then the last two are definitely my favourites, and it's these. They are wired ribbons, so I've got it in the purple and in the blue. I've got 2 metres of each of these, and it's like a mesh with flowers and leaves over the top, with like this chunky iridescent glitter. So if I get, I haven't really got any white paper either, but oh, I'll use the bag. I'll just put them on top of the bag, bring them closer. Hopefully you can see the detail of those. And I just thought they were absolutely stunning. And I thought if I did like a loaded pocket or something, you could put that along the front and that would look really, really pretty, even though it's wired. Or you just use it as wide ribbon. As I say, they were a cake shop primarily, so all of these ribbons are designed to sort of go around a cake as decoration. But I thought, well, why not? I can use them for paper crafting. So yeah, so I picked up, as I say, 2 metres of each of those, and that's our little haul. So it's mostly kind of bits for Matt's shed, ribbons, and some Harry Pottery bits, and like stuff for our house. So it was really nice of our family to give us a little bit of money to spend. And yeah, thank you, as I say, for everybody's support. I can't even begin to explain to you how nice it is to have such lovely messages from everybody. And if, as I repeat, if you would like to win an embellishment box from me, just leave a comment below telling me the kind of theme you would choose from me, within reason. As I say, please don't pick anything that's going to need lace because I don't own any. Or choose your favourite colour perhaps, and I'll do it in a style I think would be interesting to you. And I've got lots of, I've got lots of sequins, charms and things, so if there was something specific you'd want in yours, feel free to put it. And I'm going to do a random comment generator. Oh, and when should I leave this open to? What day is it today? It's Saturday. So maybe if I leave this open until Wednesday, no, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Let's do to the end, to Tuesday night, because then it will give me time to create it by next weekend and try and get it posted out, because I don't want the winner to have to wait weeks and weeks from me, and I'd like to get it done before I go back to school. So let's say at the end of the night Tuesday, so I will do the draw on Wednesday. Yes, that's what we'll do. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye, love you all.